Yeah.
Hi fashionista,
Today let's
welcome back
cut
to my
a
channel. Today I want to teach you how to cut
trouser,
a trouser with
an
elastic
elastic
band. Don't
trouser.
forget to like,
A rubber
comment and
trouser should
subscribe
have
to my
rubber at the edge here, or elastic, anyone you can call it. So let's start. The measurement you are using is hip 44. Hip 44. Yeah. So it is a rubber elastic. You don't need to measure waist. All you need is the hip, the thigh, which is the crotch, the thigh, the crotch, and the length, the trouser length of the person. And I've shown you in the other video how to cut how to measure trouser measurement. So here I've drawn some lines. Here I measure 1.5 for the folding of the down of the trouser. Here I measure 2 inches for the elastic of the upper part. Here is the crotch measurement. To get the crotch, you divide your hip by 4, which is 11. I said the hip is 45. I've divided it by 4. It gives me 11. This is the knee length, which is 20, and the length of the trouser is 41.5. So for you to determine, so that you won't waste clothes, if you want to fold your clothes into two, you fold it with the crotch measurements in mind. So our crotch, with the thigh measurements in mind, and our thigh measurement is 26. So I've divided the 26 into 2, and it gives me 13. This is 13. So this is a 13. So from this 13 now you get your midpoint, which is 13 divided by 2, that's 6.5. So you get your midpoint. You measure your midpoint downward. Rubber trouser is the most easiest trouser for you to sew. It is very easy. It's not even complex. You don't need to put zip. It doesn't need band. It doesn't need anything. All you need to know is your measurement. And I've said it in one of the videos that why you need the midpoint is so that the trouser will not be shifting from the back to the front. If you use this midpoint measurement, you will love your trouser. You love the outcome of your trouser after sewing. So this is it. After getting the midpoint, you start your measurement. The knee length curve measurement of this person is 18. So when you divide your 18 by 4, it will give you 4.5. So you measure 4.5 here, 4.5 here. So 18 divided by 4. If you divide 18 by 2, 9. This is the 9. So you now share that 9 measurement into this midpoint. This is 4.5, 4.5. So the bottom of the person is 14. But she said she wants it to be very tight. So I'm using 13 for her. So if there's anything, you can just put zip. So for you to use 13, that's 13 divided by 2 will give you 6.5. So for you to divide 6.5 into 2, it will give you 3.25. So you measure that 3.25 this way, or you can simply use that 3.5 to be on a safer side. This 3.5. This is our crotch. So you lift your crotch measurement by 2 or 2.5. So I'm lifting this one by 2, or you measure your knee hip line, and our hip line for this measurement, this is hip 44. The hip line is 9. So you can simply use your hip line measurement to get the hip line here. So you take your measurement. The hip is 44, so this is 11. 44 is 11. So this is the hip measurement. You see, then you measure that 11 to the upper part. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel to learn more, and subscription button is free. I'm not paying anything for subscribing. You can use your free hand, you can use your curve ruler. This is the hip measurements from here to here. Now you take a curve. Just take a curve from here, just a slant curve. If you have your curve ruler, my curve ruler is broken, that's why I'm using my free hand method. It's very simple. So because it's a rubber trouser, you don't need to take waist measurement and start shaping the measurement. You don't need that. This is all you need. So with this, from here to here, you just curve, take a curve with your ruler just to make a slant. From here downward. It's very simple, very, 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 very simple. So from here to the knee also. And if you are cutting, don't forget to cut at the back of your chalk. You see, you don't need to put waist measurements. That's the front of the trouser. So let's cut it out. Pause and let's cut it out. Okay, so for the back now, you can simply measure 2.5 for the thigh measurement here on top of the crotch here. You can usually measure 2.5. If the person you are sewing for has a big bum, you can use 2.5. But if it's somebody leper like me, I use 2. But for this measurement, I'm using 2.5 for the thigh. So for the crotch side, so like this now, take 2 inches to the upper part. 2 inches. 2 inches. This 2 inches is for the both joining. And you know we did not measure the waist, so this waist side is excess so that the elastic can see something to pack. So we measure 2 inches downward. 2 inches downward. You use your ruler. So you take the side the way it is. Just take it down the way it is. So that's it. So for the pocket side, you are putting pockets at the front side alone. You are not putting pockets at the back. So you remove the back away, then you take the front. You measure 4.5 here. Then you measure the pocket. You can use 7. You can use 6.5. But for this person, I want to use 7. Because some people has big and just notch it like 1/2 inch. You can see. Then you notch. So it is here you are going to fix your pockets. Let me show you how to cut your pockets. For the pockets, you can just fold it this way. Measure 13, 6.5 by 13. When your clothes is folded into 2, that's 13 by 13. Just let's see. This 13, and you make sure this piece is 6.5. Six and a half. 6.5 downward. So you cut this pocket too, because one will be here, one will be at the other side. So you cut 2 of the pockets. So these 2 pockets now, Then from this you notch 2.5 or 2 inches. You notch 2.5. Let's notch 2 inches here. Then 7 inches for the pockets. Then you notch. The way you notch the other one, that's the way you notch it. And if you want to sew, you sew from the front. Like this. You join your pockets here, you sew here, here. Then you leave this one. I will show you when I'm sewing. So that's all about the cutting of the rubber elastic trouser. If you want to put elastic at the top, at the waist side of your trouser, you make sure you are sewing the pocket from the front, not from the back. From the front, then you fold it this way. That's all.